Guys, I'm just gonna do a little strength workout using some weights and a stability ball and a mat. So make sure you're warmed up. I'm gonna be warmed up. I went on a little walk. So I am going to get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay, well, I'm gonna sit on the ball first, and I'm gonna grab my weights, and then I'm gonna roll out here. Well, you guys can't see me very well. Let me scooch back a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna roll out so that my head and neck is resting on the ball. But you see how I have my glutes lifted up. So what I'm gonna do here is just a tricep exercise. It's called a skull crusher. So I'm just gonna bend at the elbow and extend. Bend and extend. I'm gonna do 16 of these. So that's 3, 4, 5. I'm keeping my glutes lifted. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm not bending my shoulder. My hinge is my elbow. I got a few more to go here. Remember, head and neck is resting on the ball. Now I'm gonna switch my grip here. So now I'm still resting my head and my neck. My glutes are still lifted. You don't want to let your glutes hang down. Lift them up. And then we're just gonna do a chest press. Good. So I'm just pressing those weights up, straight up over my chest. I've got 8 more to go. I'm doing 16 total. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, and then I'm just gonna roll up a little bit. I'm gonna set those weights down, and while I'm right here, I'm gonna do some crunches. So try to get a good range of motion. Go back and up. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to sit back up. I'm going to grab my weights again. I'm going to roll back down, and I'm going to repeat those 3 exercises. But this time I'm just going to do 12 reps. All right, so head and neck, rested on the ball. I'm going to try to keep my weights apart. So instead of pushing them together, I'm going apart, and I'm going to bend at the elbow and extend for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, fully straighten that arm, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to my chest press, but I'm going to get a little bit heavier weight because I can go a little bit heavier on my chest than I did on my triceps. So, and it's only 12 reps this time versus your 16 last time. So roll it out, head and neck rested. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Controlled breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Alright, so I roll it up. I'm going to set those weights down and I'll go back to my crunches. So get a good range of motion. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, you can pause it here. You can do a set of 8 if you want. I'm not going to because I'm on a time crunch, but if you want to, if you want an extra round, pause this here, do your set of 8 for all 3 of those. And then we're going to come up and we're going to work our biceps a little bit and our shoulders and our legs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this ball in between my legs like this. So I'm squeezing the ball like I'm engaging my inner thigh while I'm going to do my bicep curl. So I'm going to get my heavier weights out. I can probably go heavy for these. All right, so bringing this up, I'm squeezing the ball and we just curl. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Make sure you're squeezing the ball. 6, 5. Belly button in. 2, 1. Good. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit lighter this time. I'm going to squeeze the ball again. This time I'm going to do shoulder presses. So I'm going to go a little lighter. I have 15s for my biceps. I'm going to grab my 12s for my shoulder press. So right here. 15, 14, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And you can do this at home even without that ball. You would just use your hands and do those exercises. The first ones you can do them on the floor. These you can just do them standing up. Now I'm going to add a little bit of lower body in here. So what I'm going to do is just squat and reach it up. Squat and reach it up. Now, you can come all the way up to your toes. So I can come up high on my toes, or I can stay here, or I can add a little jump. Two more. I think that's 16, but if I miscounted, you can correct that. All right, so that's the 3 exercises in that block. So I'm going to repeat those. I'm going to repeat them for 12. You can do 12 and 8 if you want, or just 12 with me. All right, so bicep curls. I'm going to switch it just to a hammer curl, but I'm still working my biceps. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm squeezing the ball, and that engages my inner thighs a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna go into those shoulder presses. I'm still squeezing the ball. 12, 10, 8. You could always alternate them if you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. My heart rate is up because I'm working my upper and my lower body here. All right, so now I've got to do those squats or jump squats, whichever you prefer. Here we go. Just 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, so that's our second round. If you want to do 8 reps of each, you can do that. You can even go down and do 4 if you want. All right, now we're gonna come onto our mat for this round. So I'm gonna get my mat, and I've got my ball. You can see me there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is just a hamstring curl. So I'm gonna come down on my back, and then I'm just gonna put my heels into the ball. And if you see here, this angle at my knee, I'm trying to get it to be about a 90-degree angle. And I want the ball, you know, a little bit close to my bum, not too far away. And then all I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna lift and lower, okay? So it's a bridge. I'm working my hamstrings, I'm working my glutes. Here we go. 16, 15, 14. I'm not going too fast. 12. Now, if you don't have the ball, you just do these on the floor. 8. I've got my hands out by my side. 7, 6, 5. I'm squeezing my glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, I felt that, and my hamstrings were kicking in. Felt my glutes a little bit. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass the ball from our feet to our hands, okay? So pass. Now I'm not letting my hands or my feet touch the ground. I'm trying to keep my lower back pressed into the mat. If you start to feel your lower back come up, just don't go down as far. Just don't take your legs as low, okay? Few more. Every time they go back to my legs, I'm counting a rep. I'm almost there. So every time I went to my feet, I counted a rep. So that was 16
reps there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna keep this ball in between my feet. So I've got one leg under the ball, one leg on top of the ball. My bottom arm is going out in front of me. My top arm is going behind my head. And all I'm gonna do is crunch up. So 16. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you can just flip over, but just so that I keep facing the camera, I'm gonna flip over this way, but you could just keep that ball in between your feet and just roll over. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on this side for 16 reps. So that ball, 1 foot under, 1 foot on top. Here we go. 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then we're gonna roll back over for that glute bridge. So I'm just gonna lift up. I've got 12, 11, 10. Really squeeze the glutes up, the hips up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then I'm just gonna pass the ball. So here we go. That's 1, 2, 3. Remember our lower back stays on the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm feeling these. 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, almost there, guys. 12. Woo. Good job. All right, now we just have to go roll over to our side and get these side crunches. Remember, 1 foot on top of the ball, 1 foot below the ball. We got this. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Remember, you can flip over without letting go of the ball. I'm just gonna turn around so I can see you. Here we go. Or you can see me, I guess. I can't really see you. All right, bottom arm out. And then we're crunching. Last 12. Really crunch, get that oblique. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. And then take a minute, stretch it out. So, see, that was just a quick
little stability ball workout. We just did, oh, and if you want to do that 8 round, not last one, remember do that. But we just did 3 rounds. We did 12 or 16 and 12. You can add 8, you can add 4. You could go up to 20 if you wanted. So make that your own. But we tried to we hit a lot of muscles there. We didn't hit everything, but we got a little bit of upper body, lower body, and a little bit of core in as well. So hope you guys enjoy that one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.